The soldier's boot stepped on something hard beneath the sand, and in the next second, his body was blown to pieces, blood and flesh flying everywhere, the scene too gruesome to behold. His body instinctively took a step forward, clicking, the sound of metal under pressure clearly audible. Damn it, another landmine. His ears were still ringing from the explosion, the world a blur. When his hearing finally returned, he looked at his comrade's severed limbs, screaming in agony until his voice was hoarse. But now was not the time for grief, he had to survive. He forced himself to calm down, carefully kneeling on one knee, pulling out his combat knife to probe the sand beneath his boots. The blade scraped against metal. It was indeed a landmine. He looked around, noticing the radio equipment 10 feet away. He untied his bootlaces and tied them to his tools, making a makeshift grappling hook. After several failed attempts, he threw it with all his strength, the force nearly lifting his foot off the mine, but miraculously hooking the backpack. Once he had the radio, he immediately contacted headquarters for help. The response left him disheartened. Due to frequent sandstorms, helicopters couldn't enter the desert, and ground rescue would take 52 hours to arrive. He set his watch to count down. 52 hours, in 113-degree heat, with insufficient water and food, his chances of survival were slim. He struggled to swallow the last piece of dry rations, drinking the last 2 sips of water from his canteen. Just then, a gentle breeze brushed his face. He turned his head, and his heart sank. A massive sandstorm was engulfing the sky and bearing down on him. In this barren desert, he could only face the threat of death alone, uncertain if he could survive the next 52 hours.